Another month, another update. Woo! Guys, welcome back. Can you believe it? August is over. Woo! If you're new here, hi, I'm Madison and I am currently living at home and I'm trying not to make it my whole personality online. If you go to my other channels, I talk about literally everything else but this. But the YouTube algorithm really said, oh, you live at home? Here's all these other people that also live at home. So here we are together. Let's talk about it. You guys know I love you, right? Okay. So back in July, my goals for August was make double my income off of content creation, declutter my closet, and hang out with my mom one-on-one. And you know what happened? I did not make double my I did not make double the thing. I actually made less, which is fine because I have this new opportunity coming that's basically quadrupling the amount I make on here. Weird. We'll talk about it later. Number 2, I didn't declutter my closet. I organized it so it's much more welcoming, but I have yet to actually remove items from my closet. Or remove enough that it feels like I decluttered. I removed some, but not, yeah, you know. And number 3, I did not get to hang out with my parents. We did like hang out all together, but I didn't have this intentional hangout, but I did get their Christmas presents, so that felt like something I did for them. Anyway, I'll end with my September goals, but I want to tell you what worked or like my favorites for this month. Because I see a lot of creators do that on here about like the month recaps. And I'm like, oh, well, I have things I want to share too. And I will touch on products that I really love this month, but I'm going to go over like life lessons and advice and things that I did to my routine that really did help me this month. So I'm going to start off with life lessons that I learned this month. But I made the biggest shift to my productivity, which I talked about in my last video. But when I want to get a task done, I need to focus on the amount of time it takes, not the amount of effort. For example, washing my face, sometimes I'm just like, oh, I don't want to do it because it's like, you know, it just takes so much effort and all this stuff. When I look at how much time it actually takes, 5 minutes. 5 minutes, like no more than 5 minutes. I do this, pat it dry, put on the serums, put on the retinol, all that stuff, moisturizer, I'm done. But in my head, I'm like, oh, that's too much. 5 minutes is all it takes and it's benefiting me, so why not? Other things that have really worked this month are not leaving my clothes on the ground. Looking back, it's so silly. When I would go to bed and I would wake up and I'm like, why is there all of this stuff on the floor? I put it there. Like, duh. So instead of like, you know, throwing off my clothes to put on pajamas or throwing off my pajamas to put on new clothes, whatever I take off, I literally just put on the surface or I put it away. And I know that sounds very kindergarten. Wait, I'm realizing this in real time. I think it's because I've done so much traveling, like via van life. Oh, come down here. I've been doing so much van life traveling that I didn't really have to think about clothes on the ground because it was always in reach. See, I have clothes right here. It's on my piano. Sorry, guys. I had a laundry hamper in my reach at all times, so I never really had to think about it being on the ground. But since my laundry hamper is like now behind my curtain, out of sight, out of mind. For real. That has been life-changing, just keeping my clothes off the ground. And also just executing on ideas. And this has made life go a lot faster. Like, is it crazy? Once you start trusting your intuition, like having an idea and going, yeah, that needs to happen, instead of waiting. Because I know it's good to wait to like buy things or whatever, but when you're waiting on buying things that are gonna better your business, you're hurting only yourself. Like, so I had this idea to buy some stickers for my business and I was like, this needs to happen. I'm not gonna wait on this. And so I made the design, uploaded it to Canva, Canva put it together, and I purchased it and it was being shipped to me. And now they're here and they turned out to be not so good, so don't rely too much on Canva. They're reprinting them. It's off kilter, it's bad, but they were the cheapest for a reason, I guess. Ah! And also I had to buy like some clothing items that are specifically for content coming up on TikTok. And I could have been like, oh, let me wait a day or a week or two, but it's like coming up next month. It's coming up in September and I need these outfits. I'm like, let's just get them. I have the idea, don't think about it. First idea, best idea for us overthinkers. Woo. So those are some new concepts that I really adopted in August and have been helping me out. Now I have to admit, I have some favorite things that I've been using in the month of August, and you'll never guess it. You'll never guess it. I've been a Dollar Tree girl, and this BB cream, it's like light 1. It like kind of matches my skin. Like, I can get away with that. Looking on the camera, that is my skin, but in real life, it's a bit more pinky. But going on, I'll just do a demo, okay? Also, sponge from the Dollar Tree. All you people who buy sponges need to get them from the Dollar Tree. I got a pack of 5 for $1.25. Anyways, like, it goes on very well. And this is $1.25, and it lasts pretty well. I don't do setting spray, so I'm working against myself. I could make it last longer, but for what I need it for, this BB cream from the Dollar Tree, lifesaver. Especially because if you see my previous videos, I notoriously have purple eye bags, which there's nothing wrong with that. I just don't like them because it makes me look tired even when I'm energized and I get treated differently and you know, that's a whole other topic for a different story. But I cover my under eyes. And another thing, I'm just a Dollar Tree girly at this point. This blush by Ione, Liquid Blush Warm Rose. I just have to show you, because some people are speculative about Dollar Tree products, and I gotta say, number one, in this economy, you care? And number two, like, these products just work. And that's the only thing I really worry about is it gonna kill me? No. Okay. Does it work? Yes. I'm buying it. And for $1.25, this is also gonna last me a long time. I just use a little bit and it goes a long way. So these products from the Dollar Tree, love. And I get all of my Dollar Tree inspo from TikTok, so just type in like Dollar Tree beauty finds and look at what the doctors are saying. I trust those people more than my whole life. And also I got this eye depuffer from the Dollar Tree as well. It's amazing. You just roll it on and it helps with age-defying dark circles and puffiness. So it's just a little something extra to put on during the morning. And I have it right by my bedside table. What I won't recommend from the Dollar Tree is any of their mascaras. I have yet to find a good Dollar Tree mascara. And I have one over there. It's just all of them because I've tried multiple products at this point and they just do not work. If I'm doing something wrong or maybe I haven't been buying the right product or maybe my Dollar Tree doesn't have it in stock, let me know. But Dollar Tree mascara, you can miss that. But the foundation or the BB cream and the blush, the skincare products, those are my favorite for August. Listen, I love making coffee at home. I use my sister's espresso machine, thank you Mackenzie, and I do 2 shots of espresso with half and half creamer. Guys, can we all take a look at the ingredients on creamers? It scares me. I'm like, I don't know what these words mean, but it tastes good, but then it's like kind of, If you haven't already, I would just highly suggest to try half and half creamer. It gives you that cafe taste. It makes me feel like I'm at a coffee shop in Europe, and definitely that comes with having the espresso maker too, but half and half creamer, try it. It is life-changing. Eating more clean will benefit you always, especially if you live in the US and most of the stuff that's low-key trying to kill you. We're not gonna get into that, but you know. Also, there's this foot peel mask I'll put right here. I used to do this in college because, long story short, my family has a history of having really cracked feet and just like unexfoliated feet. And growing up, I saw that and I was like, that's not gonna be me. That's not gonna be me. But guess what? That was me until I got this mask, and it doesn't work immediately. I thought it would, and it does not. Put it on the beginning of this month, and then my feet did not start to peel until like a week later. So if you have somewhere to be, definitely do this in advance, but it just tears off all your dead skin. I don't know how it really works, but if that's you, instead of like taking a saw trying to get off all that dead skin, just put this mask on for like an hour, walk around, take it off, wash it off, and that will do all the work for you. I love it. Also, not a product I necessarily bought, but a swap I made that changed my life for the better because I have now higher energy levels. I don't feel heavy. I feel less guilty, which shouldn't be a thing, but that's just the way I operate. I swapped out sweets for fruit. It's very monkey of me to say, but it's true. I used to have like, a few chocolate chips or something chocolate oriented at night, and it would feel good, but it's very easy for me to overeat that. That's just me. Recently, just on a whim, I went to Aldi and I was like, oh, there's so many good looking fruit here. Let me just get a bunch of fruit. And I've been going for peaches and nectarines and grapes and kiwi instead of like all that processed stuff too. And that has been life-changing. And right now there's a peach in my fridge and I'm like, when am I gonna have that peach? Oh, I already have a peach today. Okay, I have to have an apple. Look, I have a thing of apples over there. Oh, sorry guys, I just got done eating and that's why I'm over here. I'm blocking it. That doesn't exist, but I have apples back there, believe me. And I love making apple fritter with Ballerina Farms protein powder, the cinnamon protein powder. Ooh, should I show you guys that recipe? It's pretty good. And guys, don't forget to put down your goals too for September, because you're probably like me trying to move out and we take this 1 month at a time. And we're on this journey together. I hope you make that step sooner than I do. Who knows what's gonna come down the pipe. But anyways, I realized that I didn't write down these goals, so I just kind of said it and forgot it. So not only have I have these goals written down, but I'm making them more achievable. They're less tied to outcome and they're more tied to just my action, because I can't control outcomes, but I can control my actions. So number 1, in September, I'm gonna set up a website. I'm not gonna let you know what it is until it's done, but I'm setting up a website. I've been procrastinating forever. I have the domain, I have the material that needs to go in there. Making other people's websites is so easy, but making my own website, forget about it. Why is that? I don't know. Number 2, reach out to 5 companies per week for sponsorships or brand deal or just working together or just getting PR, whatever it is. I have been so busy just work, putting content out that I'm not doing outreach, and that needs to be done. That needs to be done. Next, number 3, putting out 5 candidate third space per week. That can also be done, and one of the reasons why I missed my goal last month is because I didn't put out so many videos. Just like the lottery, the more lottery tickets you have, the higher probability you will hit the lottery. The more videos you put out, the higher it is that you're gonna get paid more. So it's just putting out consistent work like that on a schedule. But the only thing I will complain about with my series is that I have to go out to places all the time, and sometimes I just don't. I'm busy, so I can't go out and see the places. But I have to work around that. I find there's a lot of success in going to a lot of places in one day. We shall see. That's what worked for me in August, and those are my goals for September. And guys, I can't believe we're at almost the end of the year. What's gonna happen? I know everyone's talking about the great lock-in of September through December, and I believe it, and I'm just, silently subscribing to that philosophy. But like, what is gonna happen? What is gonna go on? Thank you guys for checking in. Let's see how September goes, and I'll catch you in the next one.